Good Monday morning. As we look outside, there is a little sunshine, but the clouds are taking over, and it looks like we're going to spend a lot of this day under the clouds dealing with some pretty raw winds and some snowflakes. A couple of snow showers, maybe a couple of sprinkles as well. Here's a look outside with our Gwaltney Group camera from Assisi Heights. There's the sun in the distance, and you know what? The temperatures are looking pretty good right now. 34 degrees on this Monday morning, and we are just a few minutes past 8 o'clock in the morning. That is incredibly warm for this time of the day, certainly for any time of the day, because that is almost 10 degrees warmer than our entire average temperature for this date. So we were pretty warm to start the day, but the west winds make it feel a bit colder, 15 miles per hour. Those winds are really going to pick up in the next hour or two. Wind advisory, it starts at 9 o'clock this morning and goes until 4 o'clock this afternoon. I'm meteorologist Ted Schmidt. Today we're talking about winds, we're talking about snow showers, we're talking about maybe another round of snow, very light snow between now and Christmas. And then, well, things get a little colder, but you know, it's not looking like your typical year. It hasn't been a typical year in many ways anyway. So what else is new there, right? 34 degrees again right now, but it feels like the mid-20s. And from here, we're going to make our way into about 37, 38 degrees today. Incredibly warm for this time of the year. But again, with that wind advisory going on, those wind gusts out of the northwest up to 45 miles per hour are going to make it feel like maybe 24 to 25 above that wind chill. So pretty cold stuff. And next few days look pretty windy as well. The wind's going to be with us for much of the week because we have a couple of big storm systems moving through. Not big snow producers, but big wind producers. This is almost like November in some ways. They don't get all the snow you see in December, but you get that windy nature to those storm systems coming in out of northwest Canada. But today, snow showers, sprinkles, temperatures today 37 and hovering there through much of the midday hours. And you know, it's not going to be a lot of snowfall. It's going to be a trace amount here and there. And from there, temperatures are going to kind of take a bit of a tumble. By around sunset, we will be around the freezing mark, and beyond that, dropping back to the 20s for the evening. And if you're thinking ahead to something else, what about the conjunction of stars? Well, that comes up around an hour past sunset, about 5:30. Well, the thing is, we're still going to have these clouds around. I mean, I think we're going to slowly be breaking out of it. We may have some big, sizable gaps in the clouds developing by then that would enable us to see that, but I'm not going to promise full-scale clearing. I do think it might take a few hours for that to happen. 34 right now, though, and it feels like 24. Here are the temperatures across the area, all above freezing for the most part. Rochester 34, it's 36 in Austin, Winona 37, Decorah 34. Here's satellite radar, one storm system moving through the upper Mississippi Valley into the Great Lakes, generating snow showers and winds with it. Another one coming in out of the Pacific Northwest comes in tomorrow night and goes to the area on Wednesday, generating some winds and snow showers again, more of the same. But here's the latest on that 2020 Christmas star. It's more of actually a conjunction of planets, but that'll be from our vantage point, these planets, Jupiter and Saturn, so close, they almost look like one big star. Kind of cool in the southwest sky, about an hour past sunset, just above the horizon. So it's not going to be, if you have too many trees around, you might have a tough time getting a good angle at seeing this, but it's going to be above the horizon in the southwest sky, and about 5:30, 6 o'clock this evening. The closest conjunctions is 1623, and the next time it gets this close, March 15th, 2080. We're all going to be much older back then. By then, it's going to be a ways off, so almost 60, about 60 years away. Anyway, we're talking about that and the possibility of maybe seeing some breaks in the clouds. But here's future track clouds and some snow showers going to the evening hours around 5, 6, 7 o'clock. Still a handful of clouds around. And this is what I mean. We're going to have broken stratus clouds in the area. Does that mean we can see it? Well, maybe. Does it mean we can't? Well, I wouldn't rule it out, but it's going to be maybe a little difficult to see the southwest sky for many of us. But anyway, we're watching that later tonight. The skies will clear off. The winds finally drop off after midnight. It's going to be a breezy day, a blustery night. Temperatures drop into the low 20s overnight. Then temperatures take off tomorrow. Some sunshine through, especially the afternoon. A bit of a gusty south breeze picks up tomorrow ahead of the next storm system. At times tomorrow, 25 to 30 miles per hour by late afternoon and evening. And then a windy Wednesday. We start the day just before sunrise, around 35 degrees. Then the temperatures take a tumble. Raw, cold air comes in. And here are these bands of snow coming in around at sunrise, and then another dose of snow shower activity for the afternoon and evening on Wednesday may yield as much as half an inch of snow cover. So just a little dusting there, a little coating on Wednesday with some raw winds up to 40 miles per hour. And temperatures drop all day. Wednesday's highs in the morning, by evening we're in the teens, and by Thursday for Christmas Eve, it get a lot colder than that. We'll see that in the 7-day. But today, 37 in Rochester, wind chill mid-20s for the most part, 40 in Austin, 43 in Mason City, and 41 in La Crosse. 39 in Owatonna. Yes, some clouds, some snow showers, sprinkles, northwest winds, 45 miles per hour. Wind advisory until 4 o'clock this afternoon for Rochester and most of the area. Windy and cold, those raw winds today. Tonight, still kind of a brisk breeze, partly cloudy, 21, the wind chill in the single digits. And then for tomorrow, some sunshine, a breezier afternoon. Anyway, those winds pick up after about 3 or 4 in the afternoon out of the south up to 25 miles per hour. 38 the high. It'll feel like the 20s again with those winds. Day planner for the next few days. Wednesday, falling temperatures, light snow showers, a couple of rounds perhaps, maybe a little limited dose of sunshine, 35 the morning high. 7 the high in the afternoon on Thursday. We start the day around 0. And then on Friday, it's Thursday. I mean, if you think of Christmas Eve plans, by the way, those wind chill levels all day long, below 0 pretty much. It's going to be still fairly breezy, especially early on. Those wind chill levels around 10 below through much of the day. Winds slowly subside through the evening, but it's still going to be 0 or colder. Friday for Christmas Day, lighter winds, some sunshine, 19. We get something a little more seasonable there. And the jet stream, yes, we're going to see some subtle changes, a couple of ripples of energy, a big drop of cold air, a trough coming in for the tail end of the work week. The weekend itself, more of a zonal pattern, more seasonable warmth comes in, and you can see the results. Cold for Thursday and Friday, and then we go back to the 20s, which is more typical for this time of the year, and very light snow on Sunday at this point. Nothing to measure out of that system either, because it looks like we're in this pattern where we get these little doses of snow, a lot of wind, a lot of cold temperatures here and there, and a lot of variety in temperatures, but not a lot of snow. It looks like we're going to stick with this kind of relatively dry pattern for a bit longer, and that may go into the middle of January even at this point. So a strange pattern. We'll be watching that for any changes, and we'll let you know if any changes in that white Christmas forecast, and try to see if we can pinpoint the timing of that clearing so we can check out the conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn. In the meantime, have a great day. Hold on to your hats in that wind today. I'll see you back here on Tuesday.